I'd like to introduce Dr. Bennett here to read for us today. He'll be reading The Purple Grasshopper by Hannah Qizilbash and illustrated by Blakeslee.
Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. And I know in this, the quote goes, in this uncertain time and unprecedented time, it's very important that you support your children. And support comes in many different fashions and faces and forms. But being there for them, having open discussion, open dialogue, letting them know what's going on around them, but reassuring them that they are special, they are loved, that you care for them is very, very important. You can do that in several different ways. And the biggest way is, if you can right now, spending time with them. And a great way when you spend time with them is to read to them. It opens up their imagination, and it takes them away from now, and it also allows them to blossom and bloom. And it helps to fuel their creativity and the side of them that wants to imagine. So I'm going to read a book today. It's called The Purple Grasshopper. And it's by Hannah Qizilbash and Blakeslee. So The Purple Grasshopper. And I'll do my best to show you the illustrations as we go along. So we'll start there. And there once was a purple grasshopper who always felt alone. She hopped from field to meadow to find a place called home. And all the other grasshoppers didn't want to play. They laughed at her and pointed. They made fun of her all day. One day, the little grasshopper found a bright green leaf. She rubbed and rolled all over it, then sighed with a big relief. Finally, like all the others, she was also green. Look at me, she thought. I can't wait for them to see me. She hopped back to the meadow, happy, free, and proud. One by one, they all hopped over. They made a great big crowd. Hi, new friend, they said. You are so very green. She was the greenest grasshopper they had ever seen. They loved the new grasshopper, and she loved not being alone. As they played and laughed and skipped, she felt like she was home. But the more they played together, the more she started to feel sad. She wanted to tell them the truth. She started to feel bad. Suddenly it started to get cold, and all the clouds turned gray. The rain began pouring down. The grasshoppers all hopped away. Into a nearby cave, they went to find shelter from the storm. They huddled close together, trying to stay warm. There's the clouds turning gray and the rain. There's the cave and the huddling going on. Once the rain stopped, the sun returned. They came out of the cave. It was the purple grasshopper knew that she had to be brave. In the rain, she'd gotten wet. She was no longer green. She once again bright purple, and all of her new friends had seen. Uh-oh, she's purple again. The green grasshoppers stared at her, and she felt all alone. Once again, the purple grasshopper felt like she didn't have a home. You lied to us, the grasshopper said. You aren't green at all. Tell us why. Yes, tell us why you had to lie at all. Softly, the purple grasshopper said, I didn't want to lie. I just wanted to play with you beneath the bright blue sky. I thought because I was different, you wouldn't want to play with me. I just wanted to be part of your big family. But you wouldn't play with me when I was different. You only wanted me to be the same. But I came only by myself. In fact, I think I like my purple shade. I will not be bullied for being blue, purple, or green. I am going to love myself because to be different is to be seen. And with that, the purple grasshopper began to hop away from the crowd. She was growing brave and strong. She was trying to be proud. The purple grasshopper knew that she was special. She began to understand that always being yourself is actually quite grand. So she's hopping away, growing, being proud. And then a green grasshopper hopped forward and spread her arms out wide. "Come here," she whispered softly. "You do not need to hide. Yes, you do look different, but you do not have to change. We all hop and jump and skip and play. We all really are all the same." There's a new friend. Looking around the meadows, the purple grasshopper thought, "Maybe I am being silly, and somehow I forgot that I like all the others. I am a grasshopper too. It does not really matter if I am purple, green, or blue." She gazed around the meadow and let out a happy sigh. She finally felt like she was home and knew the reason why. "Thank you, all my dearest friends, for letting me be me, forgiving me for the lie I told, and letting me be free." There she is in the meadow, looking all around. For the purple grasshopper understood that it is brave to be yourself, but it also takes some courage to make friends and ask for help. So together all the grasshoppers hopped out into the sun. They jumped and played and skipped around, all having so much fun. Then with a happy heart, the purple grasshopper started to sing, because to truly love yourself is the most wonderful thing. And also she played the day away, tall, proud, and strong. Now she fully understands that she had been perfect all along. There she is, hopping and singing and singing and singing. The amazing world around her had so many different things, from tiny insects to giant birds with wings. Each and every creature deserves to laugh and dance and sing, because it's all our differences that make the world so interesting. There she is. The end. So the most important thing about this book, and I hope you all got it, is to be happy to be yourself. Be proud to be different. Be proud to be you. Be strong and brave. It doesn't matter what anyone else says, as long as you're doing the right thing. Don't tell a lie, because it'll come out in the end. And it's also okay to ask for help when you need it from a friend. So I encourage you all to continue to be in yourselves and love yourself. And parents, continue to love your children and celebrate them being different and being individuals and being unique. Dr. Richard Bennett, thank you for sharing your time with me.
Thank you, Dr. Bennett. That was amazing.
You're very, very welcome.
I'd like to end with this. You're welcome. I'd like to end with a special thanks for everybody for listening and for Dr. Bennett reading, and to give a special thanks to the author who granted us permission to read this book, Hannah Qizilbash. Thank you for your work, and thanks to everyone for supporting Virginia's first Racial Truth and Reconciliation Week. As we learn together, we grow together, and we get a chance to be better. So thank you. And